What's up, guys? It's your girl Mac Cox, and welcome to Maccouture Crafting. This is another quilty celebration appreciation. This quilt is done by, am I going to remember their names? Beth, Nufer, and Clem, Buzick. I feel like I'm butchering names, but don't worry. I show them in the video. This is a beautifully vibrant quilt. It runs through all the colors of the rainbow, and it's got that gray ombre feel, and it's got an ombre border on it. And I really enjoy this. This kind of like hit me like a ton of bricks when I saw it, and I got very excited about it. And it's a good size quilt. I know a lot of the quilts that we're seeing in shows now are just smaller, but this one is like an 81 by 81. It's a very good size, possibly twin-ish size quilt. So let's get into it, and then we'll talk about it some more. Another big guy, another one of my favorites in the show. Of course, it's very me. It's all the colors, it's all of the grays with the rainbows. You guys know me. This is a me kind of quilt. This one is done by Beth, Nufer, and we're gonna scan it. Look at that flange binding. Whoop, whoop. Love an ombre flange binding. Look at this quilting. I hate this one didn't place either. Like for best use of color. You guys want to get super close? Let's get super close. You know your girl loves a thread change, and I can see many thread changes on here. This is an exceptionally beautiful quilt. One of my faves. I think this quilt is just stunning. One of the things I'm really enjoying is how dark the fabric is right here. It really gives this quilt even more dimension. I think this quilt is called Tunnel Vision, and it definitely gives me Tunnel Vision vibes. I would love to do this quilt Alice in Wonderland style, like put a big Alice like following down through this hole. It was all I could think about when I saw this. I would have just put Alice. I would have done this quilt exactly as it is for the most part. I probably would have thrown in the center maybe some black and white squares, but this quilt is inspiring me to want to do that. There's nothing wrong with this quilt right here. I'm just saying when I saw it, it made me want to put the black and white squares around the outside and then put an Alice as she was falling into it, along with this rainbow story. I want this quilt. This is the kind of quilt that I would bid on if it were in an auction. I'd absolutely bid on this quilt. I think it's just gorgeous. I think there's so much detail that went into this quilting. I don't know if Clem and Beth, I don't know who did what. It just said quilted, on there. It didn't say who did what, if somebody did the piecing, if somebody did the quilting. I don't know if somebody designed it. I don't know. But kudos to the both of them. I think this is an exceptional, beautiful quilt with just the best use of color. I know some people are like, but it's just a rainbow, but it's not. But it's so much more than that. People don't always get the rainbows right. Just because you can pull Roy G. Biv doesn't mean that you know exactly which tones and values should sit next to one another, so on and so forth. This quilt is so much more than that. I love the use of color here. It's one of my absolute faves. And I saw this one I think this one was up at the Pacific International Quilt Festival. So you guys, kudos. I absolutely love it. You guys know what to do. We are going to love on this quilt. We are going to appreciate and celebrate this quilt in the comment section. Tell me what you saw. Tell me what I missed. Tell me what you love. Let's keep people encouraged. And I will catch you guys on the next one. All right. Bye-bye.